Congratulations to SPERBUS for being the first バカ。
Hello. Hi, Spurpus. Hi, Valviscera. Trauma Center Under the Knife too? So I just want to see what this song was from. It's fucking catchy. I didn't think it'd be from a game called Trauma Center. It sounds so chill. Doesn't it? Anyway, hi guys. Hi. Oh, what are we looking at? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. It's me, Patella. I found the Odyssey. I found it. Trauma Center is the anime surgery game that's goofy as hell but tries to take itself seriously. Ah, I didn't know anything about it. It got some good music though. Anyway, I'm excited to play more Lost Odyssey today. It'd be very funny if it didn't work. It'd be very funny, right? If I just bought a faulty disc. I'm gonna hope it works. I didn't test it. We're gonna test it all together. It'd be so funny. Look at this deer. Anyway, how you guys doing? What's up? Happy Tuesday. I don't always stream on Tuesdays, but I'm excited to get back to Lost Odyssey. And I'll have you know I'm very brave for live streaming today because my tummy hurts. My tummy hurts. I think I ate bad food. I have my stomach is so weak. My stomach is so weak. Why do I get food poisoning so often? Hold on, Eggnog wants to go out. But I'm just getting started here and you already want to leave, Eggnog. Give me a second. Uh, I I guess I'll add the exclamation point eggnog myself. Are you sure you're getting food poisoning and you don't just have a tolerance that makes you shit yourself to death? I mean, maybe. I don't think I ate anything with a lot of dairy in it recently, though. I had like Mexican food for lunch. I guess there was sour cream in it, but I didn't think it would be enough sour cream to upset my bowels. You know. Maybe it is just lactose. And my stomach's being very sensitive. Or maybe it was bad leftover Mexican food. Could be anything. Could be anything. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. I'm just kind of vibing to the music, you know. I didn't do too much today. Blah 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 blah. I played Rune Factory 5. That's it. Watched other people on Twitch. Yeah, I may have shit myself to death just a little bit. Hi, Hongtown. Oh yeah, I downloaded Deadlock today. I didn't play too much of it. I just checked out some of the characters. Tried to get a feel for the gameplay. Maybe I'll try it, maybe I won't. I don't know. It'll either be the kind of game that'll be really fun, or the kind of game where I'm just like, I suck and everyone's mean. Could go either way, you know? Salty food doesn't sit well on your stomach. Yeah, I feel like fatty foods do that sometimes. Like McDonald's always gives me the McShits. Well, that's a good one too. Look at that thing dancing. Oops. Would you say that's like a coyote? That creature? Too much grease will just exit. Also, greasing it up, I see. Why are my ducks burning? How'd they get in there? We're sacrificing the ducks to the duck gods. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I had a good weekend. On Friday, I went to go see Iron Lung with a friend. I liked it. That was a pretty decent movie. My friend, who doesn't know anything about Iron Lung the game, was very disappointed in the movie. He was like, they didn't explain anything. And I'm like, it's all part of the mystery. Maybe you gotta think about it and do some digging, I don't know. Markiplier was in it. There was a scene where he was shirtless and I was like, oh yeah. Markiplier's hot. I think we can all agree on that. Non-Hollywood person is getting attention. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pepperoni. No, I could go for some pepperoni. I just had some honey garlic chicken for dinner though. And then Saturday I hung out with my sister. She was visiting for the weekend. We had good Thai food, and then we just walked around and did some thrifting. Good times. My sister was trying to really convince me to watch Heated Rivalry. I think that's the name of it. It's the gay hockey thing, isn't it? Maybe I should give it a try. I've been hearing a lot about it. But you know what else I want to watch? I hear the One Piece live action season 2 just came out, and I want to watch that. I like the first season, and I hear good things about the second one. Anything but watching real One Piece anime. Nothing so freaking slow. You'll watch it when it's finished. Fair. The other One Piece media. I haven't watched the One Piece anime in a while. And that's okay. I got too slow and boring. I think it was the Dressrosa arc. I was just... Ugh, what a slog. It was interesting, but it was way too slow. Way too slow. Lost Odyssey. Lost P is back. Hi, JD. Hi. I'm surprised the eggnog isn't scratching on my door. The joke is that they would never finish a live action if they were going to follow the anime. Yeah. I think it's nice that the live action is at least a little different from the anime in that regard. Hi. Well, what else is going on in my life? Not a lot. There's a time change. The sun is still out at 6:30 p.m. That's crazy.
Lasagna.
It's really you with a bit. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. I suppose I should get started on Lost Odyssey, but I want to get my yapping out of the way, you know? I like starting with some yapping. BC no longer does the time change thing. The change? The change. Yeah, I this is the one thing BC's doing right now. I wish I could stop doing the time change thing. It's so annoying. My sleep feels like it's been all twisted and messed up. I've been thrown off my rhythm. Anyway, now Eggnog's meowing at my door. I'll be right back. We gotta let Eggnog back in. The weather has been pretty nice. It was nice walking around town with my sister on Saturday. Ugh. I probably should go out on walks more now that the weather's nice. I need to get out. Take a break from my hermit life and move my body. Right, Eggnog? You wanna go for a walk with me, Eggnog? I'm kidding, you're not allowed to go outside. It's supposed to snow again. Oh yeah. We're in the fake spring area. There's always at least one more, like, snowstorm. Usually around April, I find. A harness. I could get Eggnog a harness, but I feel like he wouldn't let me put him on a harness. He's so wriggly. I guess I've never tried, though, so you never know. Let me look at the weather. I'm curious if it's gonna snow here. I haven't looked at the weather in a while. Why is opening the weather app making me lag? Riot gear. Oh yeah, it says it's gonna snow tonight, but it's like a mix of freezing rain and snow. That's lovely. Lovely. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Wait, we shot Bossa Nova cover. Huh. I was wondering why it sounded different. Ba, ba, ba. Alright, I'm gonna add this image and then I'll start Lost Odyssey. Maybe there'll be time in Lost Odyssey for me to yap. I don't know how cutscene heavy it's gonna be. I like this one. He's like, I'm gonna be real with you, champ. Bum bum. Ba 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 bum 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 ba ba ba. Anyway, Lost Odyssey, Lost Odyssey. No music. I'll get too distracted with the vibes. Also, I realized something recently while I was planning my what I'm gonna do for my new my streaming anniversary next week, by the way. What the heck? My new model is not ready. I have not been drawing. I feel like I should do something. Maybe I can make like a small model. You know, like a new Garfield or a new Chibi model. That could be cool. I could probably do that in a week. Something simple. Or I don't know. A cute drawing at least. At least. Well, yeah, 21st, which I think is a Saturday. It is a Saturday. An eggnog model. Oh, but it's just like pictures of eggnog that I scrapped together. No, that would look kind of scary. There is one VTuber I know that has something like that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I forgot that Lost Odyssey's on my Xbox. I was looking at it in Steam and I'm like, what, Lost Odyssey? Where's Lost Odyssey? I gotta turn my Elgato on, of course, of course. There it is. Yeah. This fourth disc better work, I swear to God. I didn't test it. We're testing it right now. Because it'll be funny if it doesn't work. Right? And then I'm like, well, I guess I gotta find a different game to play. Back to Death Stranding. Yippee. Time to load disc 1. Wait, where am I? Shouldn't it, like, prompt me to switch discs? Shouldn't it? Did it reload an older save? Hold on. I bought a used game. You see. Continue. Load. Yeah, why did it automatically go to the older one? Just put in disc 4 now. I want to wait for it to prompt me to load disc 4. There we go. There it is. That's what I've been waiting for. Alright, give me a second. I'll lean over and pop open my Xbox 360. Okay. Come on, Xbox. Hi, Prowling. Hi. What game? This is Lost Odyssey. Oh fuck, my controller is vibrating. Do I remember what happened? We like saved Kym and Sarah from being frozen. That's the last thing I remembered.
Hey.
Now you're back to the future.
What?
Oh, I was talking about Deadlock. I downloaded it today.
When we passed out, I dreamed. I saw Mom in the Aurora. You were there too. Really? That's so weird. I had the same dream
Oh yeah,
too.
they were going to
I
the
wanted to ask
Aurora
you
Borealis
about
to
that.
find their dead mom.
Maybe we really were
I thought we
there.
forgot about that.
Wait a second. You mean it wasn't a dream?
Yeah.
Well, were we able to get to the Aurora?
Well, Mom was there.
So it was like a dream.
Yeah. It was like a dream. But it wasn't a dream.
She thanked us for coming, didn't she?
Played Deadlock during the cutscenes.
She said she had something to tell us. And it was something for Kym and Sarah.
I don't know about that.
I think so.
I'm not that good at
I wonder if they'll
multitasking.
think we're crazy if we tell them
And I
what
like
she
the
said.
story of this game.
Nah.
You guys are paying
that.
attention to the story,
I'm not
right?
like that.
Well, then let's tell them.
Hey, wait, Mac. Let's just check and make sure we really saw her together.
What? Oh, okay.
Tell me what she said.
Together, okay?
1, 2.
Thank you. And then she went on like she really wanted to tell us something.
Yeah, she did.
She said she loved us.
She said she was glad we came.
Yeah, she was glad.
Well, it looks like it's working at least.
Now we can't use her jump function anymore. We broke it when we were leaving Ura.
Gosh, she's more delicate than I thought.
Hold on, my glasses are dirty. I'm cleaning them. But Patella, what glasses? You're not wearing any glasses. Oh yeah? How about now?
Oh, Ma, don't go saying that.
Mama? What are you, 60? That's just
Ugh.
sick.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, I think it's really very endearing. Yes.
Where are the kids?
Asleep. It appears they've seen Liram.
I see.
Gungora might not be there when we return to Ura.
Why?
When I was helping Ced, Gungora had boarded Grand Staff. After that, Grand Staff seemed to just fly away.
What? It flew?
It
That thing
flew
can fly?
away.
I think we'd have a better chance of finding Gungora if we looked for Grand Staff, rather than returning to Ura. What do you think, Kym?
Yeah. If we keep heading
Yeah.
south, where does that put us?
Yeah.
The land of the Eastern Tribe.
Let's land and take on supplies. I might be able to tweak the Nautilus for more power, too.
Seth, this ship is a submarine, right? Can we find an underwater passage to an inland lake?
That's a great idea. Ced, set course.
These folks are named Kym and Sarah, and they said, let's name our daughter fucking Liram. They're fucking
Aye,
around,
aye,
man.
You're still captain of this ship, Ced.
I mean, Kym isn't like a standard name. I've never met anyone with the name Kym.
And yet you're still giving orders, Mama.
Mom.
Kym, Sarah, Seth. I remember everything. The Hall of Mirrors, 30 years ago.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Where's Eggnog? Where's Eggnog? Maybe I'll set up Eggnog Cam. I think he's in a good spot today.
Do you remember the world on the other side?
Gongora. Why does he look like he has bleached blonde hair?
We must return. We can't stay here. We're not from this world.
Yeah, that much I remember.
When these mirrors give
Does
off
my
light,
webcam feel
a
warm?
path links the two worlds.
I shall remain here.
They won't
Well,
allow it.
that's
Don't
just a
you
big...
feel the light?
You can see the lint on my bed.
I feel it.
Time has begun to flow again.
There he is.
1,000 years was a long time.
And yet, those 1,000 years were very important.
A saving spell. That won't work.
Whoa.
You think?
You see? Oh, I forgot Gongora now has like thigh-high boots. They're kind of hot.
As long as we and these mirrors remain here, magic energy will increase in this world. This place shall soon be replete with that magic. And we will be able to access power stronger than any ever known.
He does look kind of stupid. You might have completely forgotten the plot. It's been like 2 months since I last played this game.
You will understand. So set your mind at rest.
No, they're from another world, and then they came here for some reason. And I think they're supposed to go back, but Gongora's like, nah, we're not going back. We're gonna rule over this world because we're immortals here. And he made everyone else forget their past. So they've just been kind of wandering around this new world as immortals. Something like that. But now that Gongora's trying to steal the throne, and has this big grand staff thing, which is gonna like cause a bunch of magic chaos. We gotta stop his ass.
Then he killed Liram.
And then he killed
took
Liram.
advantage of Anira's betrayal of Seth. Threatening me and leaving my subjects' very lives hanging in the balance.
He used our shock and distress to steal our memories.
Yes.
Yes. Jensen's here. Whoa! I get to fly this thing. While on the sea, the Nautilus controls work the same way as those of the slant nose. Set the Nautilus in motion, move the left stick in any direction. The Nautilus can also dive under into deep waters when B. To ocean floors displayed on the bottom right, press B button to send the Nautilus underwater. Once underwater, the Nautilus controls work in the same way as on the surface, except you cannot leave the ship to get back to the surface. Press the B button again. Some areas such as the shallows, ice fields, and hypercurrents are not navigable even to the Nautilus. Press the RB button to move the Nautilus bridge to return to the sea navigation approach blah 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 blah. When you approach the shores, a land will appear in the bottom, press A to exit to make it blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Alright. Alright. Whee! I'm gonna crash this thing. It's not letting me crash this thing. Oh, I'm under the wall. Secret passage? Remember all that? It's gonna be on the driving exam. Oh man, I'm never gonna get my driving exam. Underground lake. Where am I? Huh? Is this where we saved Kym and Sarah? I think this is where we saved Kym and Sarah. Maybe. Anyway, let's just go somewhere else. I'm gonna just go somewhere else. Alright. So how's everyone doing? But yeah, I think I checked the last time I played this game, and it was indeed January 20-something that I last played Lost Odyssey. So yeah, nearly 2 months. Is there anything hidden around here? I don't remember. There's a bunch of bubbles. I got a seed. Hell yeah. I gotta give it to the seed pot bunny thing. Your Adderall prescription refilled after like 2 years? Hell yeah. Maybe one of these days I'll talk to my doctor about Adderall or whatever. I'm pretty sure I got that ADHD. Living my life with ADHDs. Finish a video game. Yeah. Going back and forth. Worst item, but it's not maddening. Maddening. Why does it feel like there should be something here? I don't really know where I'm going. I guess I can just explore the ocean now? I don't know what the... I forget what the next goal is. Maybe... I think I'm supposed to find the Grand Staff to find Gongoro. I think. Maybe? If I remember correctly, there's like a lot of extra places you can explore. Now that you have this ship, there's like a couple more dungeons. But it's... There's some dungeons I don't know if I really want to explore. Because I remember there was one which is where I kind of stopped playing when I was a kid. Because I got lost in one of the dungeons. Oh wait, there's bubbles. Turn around. I got a green staff for ya, ready. Okay. I got lost in the Odyssey. Unicorn horns. Oh, I got lost in the Odyssey. But it was like a big water temple type of dungeon, you know, with lots of shifting paths. And I didn't have enough healing potions. I really gotta make sure I have enough healing items this time around. Whee. I don't know why they thought there would be something here. Doesn't look like there's anything here. But there's like a glowing thing up here. But I think if I could exit, it would give me an A button prompt. They did not test out this sound design very much. Well. They were on disc 4 at that point. It's forgivable. Look at Eggnog just snapping over there. Isn't he so cute? He's so cute. I could also... I think there's some areas that I can unlock now. I think there's like these big pillar things that I'm supposed to be able to get good weapons from, I think. Anything under here? I don't think so. Those were the days. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hi Dave, hi. I mean, how many video games come in 4 discs anyway? If the game was 5 discs long, you know it's gonna fuck. So I can't think of any 5-disc games off the top of my head. Were the Final Fantasy games like that, maybe? I mean, do we count The Sims? When I was playing The Sims 3 as a young child, I had like so many expansion packs on disc. At least 4 discs long. Ooh. I hate to break it to you, but the only Final Fantasy game I ever played was Final Fantasy 13, and I didn't even beat it. I did get gifted Final Fantasy 7, the old one, so I gotta play that one at some point. I feel like there's no way this game has any reason to be 4 discs except extremely poor optimization. I don't know, I feel like this is like a pretty good looking game for the time, you know? I think Lost Odyssey is really good looking for its time anyway. You don't know if I can find it in your heart to forgive me. Oh no. At what point do I just like Google Lost Odyssey places to explore on the map? I guess I can just wander around for a bit. Anything hidden? Sound files? Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's a lot of dialogue and cutscenes in this game. Random monster encounters. Well, I'm kind of just relaxing right now. This is nice and relaxing, just zooming around the water. Let's see what this is. I'm curious. Western shore of Ura. They can go to the city of Ura. Grandstaff, Sea of Bosch. Wait. That wasn't anything. That was just like, hey, do you want to go back to the city? I thought it would be something cool. I thought it would be something cool. It wasn't anything cool. It's true. Audio files do take up a lot of space. Especially if you want that crisp sound. Just in time for games to get insanely bloated on account for the 4K textures. Yippee! Yeah, games these days are still not optimized at all, are they? Hahaha. Audio files take up a lot of space. You calling them fat? I'm in You calling me fat? I might be. Just a little. This is just like the Grandstaff construction area. Oh, full cutscene time. I was just wandering around. Seb. You don't have very good stats, Seb.
She's maxed out, Mama. She could give more if she had more power.
We should be able to use magic to get us past these hypercurrents.
Yeah, that would do it.
Magic energy?
Magic energy?
In the words of a pirate, a great
He does have a cool
treasure.
gun axe.
This should be fun.
Too bad I just gave him that, like, circlet thing on his forehead. Now it's in every cutscene with him. I have to get a cutscene to go through the spooky currents, I guess. The spooky. Yeah. Where's your fucking magic energy, huh? We ain't getting through this. I should get sucked up by one of those tornadoes. Do you think there's a shark in one of those tornadoes? Sharknado in my Lost Odyssey? It's more likely than you think. I want to see what happens. Come and get me. Oh, it just disappears. Oh. Ah. Is there a map I can look at? Ugh, I have to go all the way around. Maybe. Maybe. Are you guys ready? You ready for the Uma Musume update on the 12th? Where they're gonna be adding the new scenario? The track laser, I believe they've called it. Which apparently is where a lot of people quit Uma Musume. I'm excited. Oh, tunnel. Secret tunnel. What do we got here? What do we got here? Junction. What's this? Terrace cave. As long as there's lesbians, you'll be there. That's valid. Hold on, I want to see how many healing items I have. I have 37 healing tanks. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. Who should I bring on my team? Sarah is really underleveled right now. I can bring Sarah instead of Jensen. So why are you in the front? Why are you in the front? $37, $29, $37. I want to bring Sid just because I think that'd be cool. Just cause. Alright, let's explore. I don't remember this dungeon. Hopefully this isn't the fucked up dungeon that I remember from my childhood. I don't think it is. Watch this be a dungeon I've already explored. That'd be kind of funny. That'd be a little funny. So, talking about things. Let me consult my notes really quickly, guys. Hold on. I have things to talk about. I just need to remember what to talk about. Yeah. Oh, here's a good thing I wrote down in my notes. Here's a good thing I wrote down in my notes, guys. Did you know that they're called sperm whales because they used to think that their heads were full of cum? Did you know that? Yeah. It's funny watching Shaduma fans complain about Himeji. She's trying to shoehorn Yuri into Uma Musume. Yeah, the horse girls are pretty gay. Why did they think that? Apparently they have like some kind of white substance in their head that's not cum, but it kind of looks like cum.
No one gets in my way.
Looks like cum. Got head full of cum. Whoa, what the fuck? The weird ball sack flowers. I think Shadow is... yeah, that's good. That's fine. I guess she could have boosted Sarah, but... whatever. Good job. Oh, I forgot he has the steel. That's cool. A fancy poison. What? Damn, these are some tough ass flowers. And fish. Anyway, that's all I had to talk about in terms of sperm whales. That's the only fact I got for you. You know that they're gonna add an orca emoji?
SHEIS actually marking US house rules %. If you are catopsius HIS, face against your head. It is a sign of acceptance and affection. Rank
Yeah.
137.
137. Wow. I feel like I should change it off of Japanese. I admit I didn't really understand all of that. This lady takes too long. Yeah. It's a shame. I like you, Japanese voice woman. But I'm gonna switch to something else. The most desirable whale oil for machinery, so they thought they were just harvesting whale cum for industrial use. Okay. Sure. What does euphoric stand like? Stand? Sound. No, I don't want singing. I don't want singing. Get out of here. That one's a classic. Bum, ba, 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 ba. How about an Australian woman?
Peepee pay.
Yeah, let's keep it on Australian woman voice for now. Let's try that. Nullify save active the spell cast by one enemy. Nullifies the enemy counterattack. Steal. I forgot his skills aren't really that great. Big fat knots. Big fat knots. Casting support for Sarah. Yeah. Seth has a cool gun, but... Or Seth, I mean not Seth. Seth. He has a cool gun, but... I feel like I don't really like his kid that much. Is everyone petrified? I think that's like the step before petrification, actually. I gotta be careful here. Have I killed anything yet? I think we killed one flower. Oh my god, everyone's petrified with Sarah. Oh no. This sucks. Oh no. You got this, P. I don't know why I read that in like the stereotypical TikTok woman voice, you know? You got this, P. Yo. I should edit the emote lab thing so that it matches my eyes better. Oh well. Do you have... Most a negative magic effect? Does that work? Cure Petrify. That'll work. That'll work. Cook. What the fuck? What the fuck? The first battle I get into and I immediately eat shit. Alright. A AAA Mario joke. No. 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 We've already seen this cutscene.
Now we can't use her jump function.
Gosh.
Mom, what?
No.
Where are the...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's sit. That's a...
The A button on my Xbox 360 controller is so loud. Stop. I've already seen this. I've already seen all this. Anyway, let me... Should I never found any save points. You must forgive me.
And he took advantage of Anira's betrayal. Yeah.
Hold on. Notes. Did I write anything else down? When you leave your place, do you say goodbye to your pet? Assuming you have a pet. I always say goodbye to Eggnog when I leave. I always say, bye Eggnog, you're in charge while I'm gone. Every time. Every time. I was talking about this with a friend. About pet stuff. Because she was saying how if she had a cat, she wouldn't want the cat to be on the bed with her. And I'm like, why not? Eggnog's always allowed on my bed. Can't sleep without the fluffy guy next to me. And I gotta say goodbye to him when I leave for the day. Give him a little smooch when I get back home. Okay, I don't always smooch him. But sometimes I do. If he's in smooching distance, you know. You know? Look at Eggnog, look at him up there. That's a smoochable cat right there. I hate that there's like dots on my map, but it doesn't look like I can really go there. Northern Cape. Tosca Village. I guess that's where I am. Like the Tosca Village area. Blah 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 blah. Crimson Forest, Port of Numara. Wait, I wanted to go to Numara, but I guess I can't go there right now. Dang. Dang. Hi, the sniper. Hi. Hercules used to notice when someone was leaving and chirped at them. That's cute. My sister's going to the spa without me? Birds are cute. I don't think I would want a pet bird because I feel like they're loud. Always chirping. And, you know, the Eggnog would probably eat it. But they're cute. Oh yeah, I'm also allergic to birds. That is a thing. That is a thing! Pretty needy. But just once in my life, I would like to pet a bird, you know? I don't know how petable birds are, but I want to pet a bird.
She's maxed out, Mama.
We should be able to use
that would
magic in the words of a pirate.
I like how we get this cutscene implying that there's supposed to be something I can do to get through these currents, but I still don't know how to get through these currents. Monk. There's something right over there. It's glowing on my map. Some adrenaline. I'm not deathly allergic to birds. Just slightly allergic. Oh, there's a hidden cave here. What's this? What's this? Time to Google it. Google where to go? Oh, what's this? The Great Ancient Ruins. That sounds fun. Hopefully I don't die immediately like last time. I If it could give me a safe spot, that would be nice. This looks like kind of scary though. Just a little scary. The Great Ancient Ruins. Oh, is this the one that I got stuck on as a kid?
It certainly has.
You've been here before?
Yeah, I never thought I'd be back.
Yep, we need it again though.
Well, need what?
The power that comes from synergy with magic energy.
There is a technique to amplify the various powers that abound in nature. It uses a unique form of psychic energy by means of spells that have existed since ancient times. They say there is a stone that this psychic energy is bound within. That's what you mean, right?
Ah, you sure know your stuff.
I want to give him a different headpiece. Oh, this is way too distracting.
That's enough.
Ow. My.
Jeez.
Hate when she does that.
Moms are like that.
Wait, back up. So the treasure you're talking about is a stinking rock?
A stinking
There was
rock?
plenty where we came from.
Yeah, there's a magic stone somewhere around here that binds the psychic energy of our ancient ancestors. I risked my life to get one a long time ago. That's what made the Nautilus more powerful than any other ship in the world.
Oh, well, that clears it up.
A waste of power.
What's the matter?
Don't be so
With the
grumpy,
power of the stone,
kind.
the people here flourished. But this power also brought them to ruin.
Yes.
The same thing is going to happen again.
This time, we'll see more changes. There is more magic energy now, and I think it's more sinister.
Sinister. Oh, a save point, thank you. Well, I guess I'm exploring this place now. Forget that other cave I was in. Forget that other cave I was in. I got a powerful stone for you already. Oh, if you have stones, you might want to get that checked out. I do want to level up Sarah more. I don't want to replace movie, cook, Mac. Maybe I'll do this instead. I wish I could have 6 people in my party. That'd be cool. I don't really feel like having Tolton though. Tolton's not as good as Seth. I guess he is better than Mac. Mac's okay though. Hold on, I want to take that thing off of this guy's forehead. The Holy Guard. Complete defense will be activated in critical HP status once per battle. Yeah, we can replace that. Yeah. I can increase his physical defense instead. Immunity. Oh, I could give him the glasses. The glasses. Let's give him the night earrings. That sounds cool. Alright. I pushed the wrong button. Hold on. Give me a second. Alright. I wonder what game I would be playing next if I didn't get another copy of Lost Odyssey. Because I kind of quit Death Stranding. Kind of rage quit that one a little bit. Not really a rage quit, but just like a... I don't know. I just didn't want to play it anymore. Just not my kind of game. I thought it would be my kind of game, but I guess not. The only way I would enjoy Death Stranding is if I was playing as a beautiful woman instead of Norman Reedus. I think that would make it more bearable. Oh yeah, Killer 7. I have that one downloaded and installed. I should get around to that one sometime. Don't get old. I mean, games are still fun. Although I guess I haven't really been in a gaming mood lately. Anyway, hold on guys. Do you think I still have the element chart somewhere in my saved images? Give me a second. I must have it saved somewhere. Easily accessible. Or not. You're supposed to actually talk to random people in Death Stranding. Ugh. A game where I actually have to do side quests instead of just going right through the main mission? I don't know. I don't know. There it is. I found it. I should probably save this to a better spot in my computer. Death Stranding is nothing like Skyrim, okay? I can be a beautiful woman in Skyrim. It's different. And to be fair, you can skip a lot of the side quests in Skyrim. They really don't mean all that much. You're right, I should play Skyrim next. Oh, Nier Automata, that's right, that's right. I also need to play that one. I have it. It's waiting there for me, collecting dust. Neither does the main quest. You know, you got me there. The main quest in Skyrim's not that good either. Reedus replacement mods. I looked. There's none that make him into a beautiful woman. There's some that make him have a very smooth face, but those look weird. If you try to play Nier Automata like you played Death Stranding, you're main Anthrax. No, you don't have my mailing address. Watch you like suggest Anthrax on Throne. Oh, someone like recommended a gift. I just remembered that. I totally forgot. What did someone recommend? I didn't even check because it slipped my mind and I only remembered now that you reminded me. I always forget where my suggestion button is. Oh, probably the big button that says suggestion. Dragon Wireless Light Charging Bluetooth Gaming Headset? Those actually look pretty good. Who recommended me new headphones? I mean, they look pretty cool, admittedly. Right next to the dinosaur dildo. Hi, Turtle Sages. Hi, hi. I found the Odyssey. Which dinosaur? Well, it has a dildo head, so it's not any specific dinosaur. The Dildosaurus. What the fuck? What the fuck? They're doing so much damage! Man, this late game content sucks! God damn! Dildo Docus. 40 gigabyte extra space. The game? The dildo? Damage up. Ugh. Worth the wait? For Lost Odyssey, you mean? What are we talking about? USB charging now. Why not add storage? That was a really good dinosaur pun. Sorry, I don't know my dinosaurs. Damn, Kaim, you're almost dead. That's not good. That's not good.
Okay.
Surely I can beat this game in the end. And I won't rage quit or anything. Surely. Surely. There's one dead. What was your guys' favorite dinosaurs? Did you guys have favorite dinosaurs? Wait, is casting wind on them increasing their damage? Am I fucking this up? Am I fucking this up? I might be fucking this up. My favorite dinosaur was the Stegosaurus. Diplodocus is a family in the same species as Brontosaurus. Diplodocus longish. I get the pun now. Mac, don't die. Don't die. Alright. We're getting there. They better level up a ton after fighting these fucking things. Alright, Mac's fucking dead. Whoopsies! Well, sorry, Mac. I think this is why I ran out of healing items as a kid. The late game is rough. Bum, 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 bum. Du, 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 du. But yeah, I was never really into dinosaurs that much as a kid. I think I tried watching Jurassic Park once when I was a kid, but it freaked me out. And then someone tried to like feed me like dinosaur egg cereal or something like that, and it freaked me out because I was like, why would I want to eat dinosaur eggs? Are they extinct? I don't want eggs in my cereal. And they were just like, no, it's not real eggs, but I couldn't be consoled. Bum, bum, bum. Did you ever watch the dinosaur TV show? The one that is like a sitcom? It's a sitcom dinosaur TV show? Don't squash Mac. Thank you. Damn it, it's so hard. The 90s. Has a kid that's like, I'm the baby, gotta love me. What are you guys talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. Your mom wouldn't get you the dinosaur egg oatmeal fucking once. It always had to be generic. Make anything a family sitcom. This house is a prison. It really is like that when you're 5 years old. I mean, not actually a prison, but it feels like one, you know? I remember my mom said I couldn't get McDonald's and I was inconsolable. Let's just keep healing everyone, I guess. Someone told you your favorite ham was made of horse. Mm. I mean, I would eat horse meat if presented with it. I think. Yeah, just out of curiosity, you know. Oh, I'm gonna attack Sarah. Damn. Sarah's the one I need to level up. Fuck. No, Sarah's not gonna level up.
What a waste of time.
Do. Everyone else is leveling up at least. Wow. Toxin butterfly scales. Byproduct X. Wow. Whoa, Mac learned to walla. When I was a kid, I refused to eat chocolate frogs because I thought it had real frogs in it. So I just refused to eat it. Grossed me out too much. I forget, but I think maybe closing and reloading my game might refresh my health? Because saving doesn't. No. Let's check if reloading refreshes our health. I think it does. I mean, I was a fussy eater as a kid, but I feel like I wasn't that bad. I remember not liking turnips. Now I love turnips. Health? Yeah, we got our health back. I knew it. My sister was really fussy with food, a lot more than me. I remember my sister, when she was a teenager, would just make her own food. Instead of eating whatever our mom cooked. Rutabaga. Isn't rutabaga just a turnip? Like another word for it? Look, something's floating in the air. What is that thing? That's probably an ancient transportation device. I can sense some spirit magic residue left in it. It's the same one that we saw in the Crimson Forest. This is the work of the Eastern Tribe. Rutabaga. Rutabaga is a funny word, isn't it? I like it. Not as good as kumquat. That's the funniest of the fruits and vegetable words. As common. A different type of turnip. Well, I don't know if I've ever had a rutabaga. I always just thought it was another name for turnip. I don't think I've ever bought a turnip myself, though. It's only something that my parents will feed me once in a while. Is it like one of those sweet potato / yam things? Where they're almost the same, but there's just enough difference to confuse me? Potentially. Treasure. Tablet fragment. I remember the first time I bought zucchini. Turns out I accidentally bought cucumber. Because I've eaten zucchini before, but the first time I bought it, I bought cucumber. Because I tried to fry it in the pan, and I was like, oh, this is so weird. It's not frying properly. Flamboyant autistic friend when you were little, and when he came over, once his mom was like, he only eats bologna sandwiches and hot dogs, and your mom refused to accept this could be for any reason besides she's a bad mom and forced him to eat salad despite literally everyone's protest, and he threw up on his plate. Oh no. Oh, I think it's kind of cute. I better not be one of those things that steal from me. Truki. Bit into a mango. I guess, yeah, you don't usually eat the mango skin, huh? Sometimes I like eating into kiwis and lemons. But that's more just to, like, upset other people around me, because I think it's funny. You know? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Maybe I should, you know, do some buffing or something? It's crazy, I know. You will die for Truki. I'm about to pummel Truki into the next world. Skill, casting, support, Sarah. Alright. Get fucked, Truki. Eating a banana with the skin. Well, I don't think I've ever really eaten banana skin. Why did they do so much fucking damage? Oh my god. Bye, Truki. Incredibly dry. I feel like it would be very fibrous. Banana skin. Mango skin has small amounts of urushiol in it if you're particularly sensitive to poison, oak, ivy, sumac eating. Mango skin could be like straight up dangerous. Oh, I didn't know that. Banana cloth? Raw plantain. I've never had raw plantain. I usually have fried plantains or plantain chips. Ba 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 ba. Bwa bwa bwa. I mean, I'm a big fan of eating the kiwi skin. It's like eating hair. Well, alright. Oh, I thought she was gonna die. Okay, okay, thank God. Thank God the second one doesn't count. Get his ass. For the weird flavor and then your stomach disagrees. Just keep fighting. We'll heal you. I'll heal you, don't worry. You can't become the next humans without eating more hazardous things. I don't think we need to become next humans. Just saying. Don't kill. Don't kill! They killed, okay. Maybe you can say that you're eating a little poison to get, you know, resistance to it. People can make resistances to poisons, right? Hi Gigi! We're on disc 4! Yeah! Don't worry, you haven't missed much beyond me dying, and now I'm suffering in the late game. The enemies are so strong. The enemies are so strong. Depends on the poison. Damn it, Sarah. I need to level you up, Sarah. Stop dying. Stop dying. I guess I could bring her back. Bum 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 bum.
Okay.
Thanks for the help.
I don't think the last enemy can kill us. Okay, no. Cook's healing. We're fine. We're fine. Seth isn't gonna level up, but that's okay. That's okay. I can live with that.
I wish I was stronger.
Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. Don't die, Sarah. You're so sexy. I mean, all the girls in this game are pretty sexy. Well, except the kids, of course. All the adult women. She's level 30 now, and everyone else is almost level 40. You'll catch up, Sarah. You'll catch up. I mean, Sarah is also very like a she is immortal. So yeah, so yeah, it's kind of hot. Spells, items. I'm gonna run out of healing items again. I'm gonna run out of healing items again. I think I'm gonna leave, stock up on items, and come back. Yeah, Eggnog's in the background. He's snapping. Snapping. Ippy boy. Anyway, hi, hello, hi everyone, hi. How do I get back? Oh no. Oh no. What were we talking about? Dinosaurs? Oh, being fussy with food. I mean, nowadays the only food I'm really fussy with is seafood. There's not too many other foods I wouldn't eat though. And I'm always willing to try most things once.
This one's huge!
Yo! Thank you for the raid. This is Kels Dio, hi. Hi. Thank you, welcome. I'm playing Lost Odyssey, and my name's Patella. The game is going good. Thanks for the follow, by the way. I'm in the late game, so everything's getting a lot harder. Oh, hello, Addiction Roulette. Are you responsible for this? Well, I appreciate it if you are. Welcome. This is a cool JRPG game from... I forget the year, but it's on the Xbox 360. So it's kind of old. Don't let him fool you. I hope you had a good stream though. If you have to raid and run, that's totally fine. But welcome in. We're talking about foods that we're fussy about. Good challenging RPG late game. Do we? I never did beat this game as a kid. I'm hoping I can beat it now as an adult. Bum. I was just thinking I haven't heard Chippy Chop in a while. I mean, I'll eat seafood. It's just not something I'll ever buy for myself. Except like salmon and I guess tuna. I like making a tuna fish sandwich. And I like fish and chips. I think it's like shellfish I don't like lobster, crab, and shrimp. I don't like those things. I think it's just the way they look kind of freaks me out. If they're mixed in with other things, I'll eat them. Like, I'll have shrimp and crab if it's in sushi or Chinese food. I think shrimp also scares me because my sister's allergic to shrimp. I mean, I'm not allergic, but it still freaks me out, you know? You know? Octopus. I mean, they are intelligent. I have eaten octopus, and I must admit they are kind of tasty. This does look like a fun game. It is pretty cool if you like turn-based RPG type stuff. And the story's pretty good too. It's been like 2 months since the last time I played this game because I lost the last disc. But now I finally have disc 4 and I'm back to playing it again. Yeah. I lost the Odyssey, then I found the Odyssey. I got really lucky too. The very first pawn shop I look into, I find the game I need. Alright, everyone, get healed. Don't die. On my extra discs. Yeah, let me give someone an incomplete game. Damn it, Sarah, stop dying! Kime. Okay, he didn't die. Poor Sarah, she's the most underleveled in the party, so she's the squishiest. Maybe I replace Mac with Tolton. Have like 3 people in the front. I wonder if that would help. Or not. Let's take some healing. She's very squishy. You'd squish her? Yeah, I'd squish her too. Oof. What is this squash ability? It like does a ton of damage, but it never kills? Or something? Like that? Alright, we're getting there. Should I try and bring back Sarah? I feel like I'd be worried that she would just get killed again. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. Ahaha. Am I right? Let's just totally ignore all those times I've played this game and died because I didn't have any defenses. Caesar's back. She's fine. Should probably take a moment to heal everyone. I definitely need to get more healing items before continuing on, I think. Just maybe. Just maybe. Okay. If things keep going like this. I say that all the time. I always need more healing. I'm scared of running out. I'm so scared. Okay, we're good. Everyone survived that time.
Phew. That was a close one.
Yippee! Ba 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 ba. Just grind levels. This game isn't really good for grinding. Because it's very slow for grinding. I wanted to replace Mac with Tolton. Tolton in the front. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe they'll protect Sarah a bit better. Eggnog has sunk further into the blanket realm. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Super cozy. Alright, I think this is the way back. Yeah. A little sinker. Cute when he's eating. I mean, he's cute when he's awake too. As long as he's not peeing on my bed. Or waking me up in the middle of the night. He does that sometimes. A sinker and a stinker. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway. I gotta buy more things. Furby and Tamagotchi. Oh, those are good names for rats. And skateboard. Oh, those are very good names. I could probably buy stuff at Ura, I think. Hope I don't accidentally activate the main quest or something. Hi guys, I'm totally not a wanted criminal or anything. Haha. Haha. Your favorite Magic Republic? Central Station maybe? I think that's where the store is. It's been a while since I've been here. Yeah, this looks right, I think. The store should be this way. I can look at these weird fucked up dogs. What the dog doing? They got such big floppy ears. Your dog looks like that. Thin but with big floppy ears. I'm used to big floppy ears being on like basset hounds, and those usually aren't tall and thin dogs. What's the inn? I'll stay at the inn. I'll have a nap. Basset hounds are cute. Oh, you're right. I should totally read through all of these old stories. I gotta catch up on all the ones I've missed. I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. The stories are pretty cool though. There's some good ones in there. A lot of them are very depressing though. It's like, another day of being depressed as an immortal being. Yippee! Yippee! Oh yeah, the movie we watched last Sunday was a lot of fun. I didn't know what to expect. I only added it to the movie wheel because I think we did watch one clip of it during memes or something, where she shoots guns with her boobs. The movie's called 0091, The Beginning of the End. It's a very silly Japanese action movie. Very sexy, very weird, but fun. And right on time for Women's Day. I saw someone make a comment that, It was something like, man, I can't believe they took an hour out of Women's Day. Because of the time change here. There were machine gun boobies. They really did, it's fucked up. Alright, more healing, please. I need more of these things that revive us. This guy doesn't even have good healing items, what the fuck? Oh no, I need to find a better merchant. Women can't even get a full P to themselves. So true, Peabot, so true. One less hour of women complaining. Me? I never complain. Don't watch the VOD of me playing Death Stranding. I'm definitely not complaining. Or in any game I'm playing. I would never complain. I need to find a better shop. This guy doesn't even sell the better healing stuff. Oh man. Oh man. Where can I find better healing stuff? Yeah, I was taking the piss. Yeah, you get it. You get it. Why is there so much walking? It's not even the walking that bothered me. It was just boring. Like, at first the game was pretty, but then I realized there's just nothing. There's nothing in this world. You give me a big open world and it's not even worth exploring. That's my complaint. And then I didn't like the way the combat felt. I know you're supposed to avoid combat, but I can't be stealthy. Yeah, I was gonna abandon my bike. I wonder if I can find more shops at the castle station? Empty because you're meant to fill it in with other players. Multiplayer? Or you mean like the stuff you put down on the ground? I don't think this is where I want to be either, but might as well have a look around. I gotta find a good shop. I could just Google Lost Odyssey shops, I suppose. Know the strand type gameplay. Building structures to help each other. I don't care about other people. Let me play a game in offline mode, damn it. Connections with people? Ew. No, I didn't mind that part. It still doesn't make exploring feel worth it, though. Which I guess you're not really supposed to explore. You go from point A to B. Anyway. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Lost Odyssey stores. Lost Odyssey shops. Dismantling things. I was dismantling things so other people couldn't use them. To be fair, I thought it was because I could, get them back after dismantling them, but I guess not. The progression is so slow that you stopped halfway through. I don't know, maybe I'll play it in my free time, Death Stranding. I just feel like I don't know. I also just, I have to admit, guys, I don't like how passionately people feel about Death Stranding, and they kept telling me I'm playing it wrong, and it overwhelmed me. I'll admit it. I'll fucking admit it. How can it be played wrong? You just run from point A to B. Well, let me tell you. White Boa Pilot House? Where is that? You acquired in Disc 4! Oh, I don't think I've unlocked that thing yet then. I'm getting spoilers. Storage tent. Goat's the refugee trader. Oh, that guy in the snowy area? I think I talked to that guy before in the snowy area. I think. Bwomp, 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 bwomp. Yeah, it's the... Okay, I know what this is. Okay. Now I gotta leave the city. Anyway. I'll play Death Stranding in my free time. Maybe. I've been really into Rune Factory 5. I've been in a really sort of cozy type of game mood that farming games really do it for me. Metal Gear Solid. Should I play Metal Gear Solid? Like, where do I start? I definitely don't want to play, like, the older ones. I'm really bad at stealth games, I'll have you know. Alright, refugee camp. That's, I think the next best shopkeeper that I have unlocked right now. Metal Gear Solid. I'll play Ape Escape. That's a part of Metal Gear Solid, right? Right? Alright. Shopkeeper here. Whoa. Whoa, baby. Oh, fuck, we have a story. Okay. Well, get cozy, I gotta do some reading. A dream has been revealed. Oh no. Baby. The village closest to heaven. In this village, ringed by jagged mountains, the women give birth to many children. 5 or 6 is not uncommon. Just the other day, the wife of the village headman gave birth to her 10th child. And why do you think that is? The young fellow asks the traveler, looking down at the snow-blanketed village. Kaim cocks his head in search of an answer. Meanwhile, the young man takes something like a piece of crystal candy from a small leather pouch. He pops it in his mouth and says with a laugh, "Because they die right away." The children. Hardly anybody grows up to be an adult. Most kids die after 5 or 6 short summers. Look at the village headman's wife. She's lost 7 kids already. Whether from a genetic problem or a disease endemic to the area, the people of this village have always lived short lives, he says. From way back. Now that you mention it, says Kaim, I haven't seen any old people here. See what I mean? A few decades ago, I'm told, one person lived to be 50. But people say that's the oldest anyone ever got in the whole history of the village. This is why we give birth to lots of kids. Give birth to a lot and lose a lot. If just one of them lives into adulthood, though, The family line is saved, and the village history continues. You see my point? The young man is 16, as is his wife. Their first child is due to be born any day now. Literally today or tomorrow. A pee issue. The young man crunches down on the candy in his mouth. Let's get going, he says, and around his wrists he winds the rope he uses to pull the sled. He hasn't loaded the sled yet, but dragging it up the steep, snow-covered road is hard work. This, he says, is why the pay is so good. Only a few days earlier, he lost his good friend and fellow worker, who had been 3 years his senior. When Kaim happened along, the young man asked him if he would help by pushing the sled from behind until they cleared the pass. Kaim agreed, and they became an instant team. Hi, Snackter Beam. It's reading time. Kaim circles around to the back of the sled and asks, "You don't have any animals to pull the sled?" "Afraid not," said the young man. "I know it's strange, but our horses and cattle and donkeys all die young. You can spend a lot of money at the town market buying an animal, and it'll keel over before it's done a lick of work. Finally, the best way is for us humans to plow the fields and pull the sleds ourselves." The arms with which the young man himself is pulling his sled are massive, and he forges through the road's snowy cover with powerful steps. His fellow worker was stronger still, he says. He taught me how to pull the sled, how to set rabbit traps, how to build a fire, all the skills I need to live, with all the love he would give to a kid brother. Before I knew it, he was gone. People here always die suddenly, he says. They can be perfectly healthy 1 minute and drop dead the next. No time for suffering, just like that. No time to call a doctor. Even if a doctor comes, there's nothing he can do. Did your friend die that way? Uh-huh. He was shoveling the snow that piled up overnight, clearing the road, when he dropped dead. By the time we ran over to help him, he was gone. That's how it always is. Always. That's how they die. Grown-ups, kids, everyone. And you, too, then. I guess so. Nobody knows when the moment is coming. It might be decades from now. Or it could be tomorrow. After this cool pronouncement, the young man turns to look at Kaim, and pointing to his own chest says with a smile, "Or maybe even now." The smile is genuine, without a hint of despair or bitterness towards the cruelty of his fate. "Aren't you afraid to die?" Kaim starts to ask him, but stops himself. It's a stupid question, he decides, and one that he is not qualified to ask. Where could a man burdened with eternal life find appropriate words to speak to a man burdened with the threat of sudden death? Kaim and the young man keep dragging the sled up the steep mountain path. Their destination is the lake beyond the pass. The young man's job calls for him to cut ice from the surface of the frozen lake and transport it back to the village. We in the village call the lake the Spring of Life.
This one's huge!
Yo, another raid. Hi, Rune. Hi, Rune. Welcome in. I'm doing some reading. I saw you playing Alan Wake too. I hope you had a good stream. And I appreciate the raid. If you have to go take care of yourself, that's all good too. This is Lost Odyssey. It's a fun JRPG game, but there's a lot of reading. Thanks again for the raid. You guys should follow Rune Grimstone if you don't already. Alright, where was I? We in the village call the lake the Spring of Life. If you trace the source of the water that bubbles out of the ground here and there in the village, you always wind up at the Spring of Life. Kaim nods silently. The ice from the spring of life takes forever to melt. That's why, look, you could even do this. Again, the young man takes a piece of the crystal candy, or rather ice, from his leather pouch and puts it in his mouth. It gives you energy. It's indispensable when doing hard work, or for pregnant women or infants. Just put a piece in your mouth, and it gives you instant strength. What if that's what's killing them, though? Oh. The young man offers a piece to Climb, who nods again in silence. We're really not supposed to give any to outsiders, but you're special, 'cause I'm putting you to work. If I give it to you, though, I want you to help me load the ice on the sled. I can handle it by myself on the way back. Climb silently accepts the ice from the young man, who assures him it tastes good too, and watches him, smiling. Climb averts his gaze somewhat and puts the piece in his mouth. The ice should be nothing but frozen water, but it has a mild sweetness. Just as Climb expected, he spits it out when the young man is not looking. Poison. I know that taste. Ah, it is the water that's killing everyone! The village people are used to this taste, so they think nothing of it. Without a doubt, though, there is poison in the ice. The long flow of time smooths over the wounds inflicted by history. The permanently snow-capped peaks make people forget the existence of the wide world on the other side. The young man calls this lake the Spring of Life, but those who lived far beyond the mountains, at the source of the river that feeds the lake, used to know it as the Pit of Death. Ooh, Pit of Death. Spooky. Long, long ago, several hundred years ago, the entire area around the river's source was polluted with the poisonous metallic outflow from a mine. The river was filled with dead fish floating belly up, and the poisonous gas that rose like a mist from the ground killed both the earthbound animals and the birds in the sky. The forests withered, and the lively town that had grown up with the development of the mine became a deserted ruin. Nature took many years to recover, but the forests eventually turned green again, which attracted small animals and eventually the larger animals that hunted them. People, however, never came back, and there was no one left to hand down the story of the tragedy that occurred at the river's source deep in the mountains. The only ones who knows everything that happened is Kime, the man who has lived 1,000 years. The young man stands by the frozen lake and takes a nice, satisfying stretch. You know, he says to the traveler, I sometimes think this village just might be the closest one to heaven in the whole world. Perhaps it's because we are too close to heaven that we're all summoned by the gods early on. Don't you think that might be true? Kime says nothing in response to this. Over many years, this lake has accumulated the metallic poison that flowed into it from upstream. And over many years, the poison that infiltrated the soil has mingled with the groundwater, bubbling up in the spring water, with which the villagers slake their thirst. No one knows the exact chemical makeup of the poison, but at least it does not cause the villagers to suffer, until, at the last moment of their lives, the accumulated poison suddenly takes its toll. This may be its one fortunate aspect. On the other hand, this might simply make the misfortune it brings all the more conspicuous. Still, the young man says as he saws off a piece of ice by the shore, I do hope that the children my wife and I have will be able to live longer lives. Say, if we have 5, at least one of them will live long enough to grow up and have kids. That way, for me, it would be like finding some meaning in having been born into this world. It was the same with my father and mother and my grandparents. They all had lots of kids and mourned the loss of lots of kids, but managed to raise one or two to adulthood before they died. That's what gives our life meaning. He wipes the sweat from his brow and puts another piece of ice candy in his mouth. If I were to tell him everything I know, thinks Kime. If I were to tell him everything that has been buried in the darkness of history, and if he were to tell the other villagers, the tragedy might not have to be repeated. The young man says, when a baby is born here, they ring the village bell. Also when someone dies. The same for both. Birth and death are like two sides of the same coin. So there's no sadness when someone dies. Everybody sees them off with a smile and a wish. You go ahead of us to heaven and save a good spot there for us. Do you understand that sentiment? I do, says Kime. I do. That's how we've always done it. Welcoming lots of new lives to the village and sending lots of lives off to heaven. I've never been much of a student, so I don't know exactly how to put this, but I kind of think that maybe the village, closest to heaven, is a place where life and death are right next door to each other. The young man gives Kime an embarrassed smile at the sound of his own words. Maybe it's because I'm about to have a kid of my own that I'm starting to think about these complicated things. No, that's fine. I see exactly what you mean, Kime says. The moment the words leave his mouth, a bell sounds from the foot of the hill. Several long, slow rings. That's it, exclaims the young man. My child has been born! He dips his head and says again, as if savoring the sound of his own words, my child! Oh, this kid's gonna be dead. While the bell is rung, likewise for births and deaths, the young man says the sound in each case is subtly different. When a young villager learns to tell the two apart, he or she is considered to be an adult. I hope this one lives a long time, the young man says, choking with the flood of emotion that the snow on his face. That show on his face. But then he goes on as if to negate his own hopes for the future. Either way, whether it lives a long time or not, my child has now been born into this world. That's all that matters. I'm so happy. So happy. Eyes full of tears, he turns a beatific smile on Kime, and then, still smiling, he collapses where he stands. Oh, he died. Rip. So you're gonna tell them about the poison, Kime? Kime lays the young man's corpse on the sled and returns to the village. As the young man said, the villagers accept his death with the same smiles they had for the birth of his baby. Death is not a time for sorrow. It simply marks whether one has been called to heaven earlier or later. The young man's wife takes an ice candy from the leather pouch he has left behind and places it gently into the baby's mouth. I want you to grow up to be strong and healthy, she says. Daddy is saving a wonderful place for you up in heaven, but go there slowly, slowly. And until you go to heaven, I want you to grow up here in the village till you're nice and big. Her words have the gentle tone of a lullaby. Kime says nothing. Why? If he is to stand unflinchingly for what is right, his silence may be a crime. But burdened with eternal life, Kime knows how suspect the right can be. Throughout history, people have fought and wounded and killed each other in the name of what they declare to be right. By comparison, the look on the dead young man's face is tranquility itself. The village closest to heaven is filled with happiness indeed. The baby starts to cry. Its loud wailing like a celebration of the beginning of its own life, however short that life is likely to be. Kym leaves the village with a smile on his face. The village bell begins to peal, reverberating with utter clarity through the distant mountains, as if to bestow a blessing on the young man who lived life to the fullest, with neither resentment nor regret. And when this too long life of mine draws to a close, Kym thinks, I'd like to be sent off with a sound of bells like this if possible. Because he knows that day will never come. Kym walks on, never stopping, never looking back. His long journey is far from over. The end. Kym lets these people continue poisoning themselves. The end. Wow, yeah. Wow, Kym, that's kind of fucked up. A little bit. Kym. Well, I always love how cheerful these stories are. Alright. Now then, is there anything else here? Anyway, I gotta buy some stuff. Hello, who are you? Would you like to have one of the special rings? Oh yeah, they have special rings. I forgot there's ring crafting. Hello. Oh, it's you. How's the monster slaying mission going? If you make the Guy Plus along the trail cry enough times, they'll call for their leader, Don Laplos. Beat him and I'll pay you amply for the task. Well. I forgot that was a quest I had accepted. I should probably do that. I should probably do that. I'm gonna stock up on healing, though. While I'm here. Wait. Greatly restores MP. I should probably get the stronger mana. Probably. Oh, I'm so poor now. Oh, I'm so poor now. But hey, at least I'm stocked up. Perfect. Alright, we'll get one of these. Randomly performs a counterattack against the enemy's regular attack. That sounds kind of nice, actually. I have so much stuff, I don't even know what I should sell. Oh well, I don't need to sell anything, surely. I'll just keep hoarding all of my crafting stuff, even though I don't usually use crafting. Maybe I should. Just maybe. Just maybe. Potentially. Nah. It's fine. Alright, let's go do this quest for this guy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm assuming I can do that this way? Maybe? Maybe? Where am I gonna? Burning Limestone Cave, Crash Magic Train Site, Frozen Trail. Maybe the Frozen Trail. Let's try the Frozen Trail. Yup. Yup. Hold on. I'm just checking my messages. Okay. I'm out of things to talk about, by the way. I got nothing in my notes. Nothing at all. So that means we're gonna spend the next hour in silence, okay? I don't think I can be silent even though I don't have anything to talk about. Bleh. Alright, I think the thing he wanted me to kill are these dino things. The Gilgoss or something like that. Something like that. I don't think this is what I'm looking for. Oi. Oi. Who sent that? Who sent that? Don Laplace. Yeah, I probably should have just looked in the freaking thing I have open right now. Frozen Trail. Okay, yeah, I'm on the right spot. Patel Tulak. Thank you for the 50 months. Sheesh. They got farted pee. I got farted on. But it's okay because you subscribe. Thank you. Did you know that I messed it up? I thought that my upcoming anniversary is my 4-year, but then I did the math and it's my 5 years. Can you believe I'll be a streamer of 5 years next week? Doesn't feel like it's been that long. Doesn't feel like it's been 5 years, but I guess it has. Alright, what are you guys? Water? Water is weak to earth, right? Yeah, not fire. Earth. Oh, ground. Right. So many years. Yeah. 5 years of Patty on the 21st of March. Because apparently I started streaming 2021. So that's 5 years, right? I know math. Started off as my COVID hobby. My Kobe hobby. Maybe I should have just done speed up for Sarah. I think we're okay though. These monsters are gonna be a lot less hard than the ones I was just up against. I still don't know what kind of event I want to do for my 5-year streaming anniversary. I am leaning towards doing another 12-hour stream. I think that could be fun. 12 hours of Patel. A pissing competition. A pee competition. There's a heck of a blizzard blowing over there. Don't want us going through that again for no reason. I'm trying to find this fucking monster. Come on. What would a pissing competition look like?
Oh no, look out!
Strap a camera to eggnog and have a nog POV stream? That could be fun. It'd be hard to do without showing my face, though. You know what? Everyone just bonk this thing, even the mages. Just bonk it. Yeah. I could wear a patella mask.
Leap before you look, I always say.
Ba 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 ba. I need to find a dinosaur. Maybe it'll let me go south. I don't know, I think 12-hour fishing is always my go-to for celebrating. It's just fun. 12-hour Death Stranding stream. Oh, you know what Death Stranding is missing to make it a good game? Fishing. If Death Stranding had fishing, I would love it a lot more. To be fair, it does have pissing. It does have pissing. So close, so close. Oh, so close to being a perfect game. Ass fishing. Ass pee. So much pissing. And pee ass. The Peabot's really after you today, Rune. Eat the byproduct of other people's pish. Do you eat the mushrooms? Do you? Or you mean like the fish? Oh, there they are, okay. I need to fight these things until they summon up the bigger one. I think. Alright, don't immediately kill them all, please. You can eat the mushrooms? I didn't even notice if I could eat the mushrooms. Oh, shield. And you do the same thing. Oh, shield us. Okay, they don't die in one hit anyway. They die in 2 hits. It shouldn't be too hard. We're pretty high level for these things, at least. Cover. Barricade. Just heal. I could go for some mushrooms. I'm planning on making some stir fry tomorrow. I want some tofu today. I'm gonna make a tofu stir fry. Miss, what the fuck told him? Well, at least you blocked it. Bum, 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 bum. Oh fuck, I gotta be careful. Summon the big one, please. 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 You know, I'm just gonna defend with you. And I guess we'll just keep buffing everyone else. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna make stir fry tomorrow. Do you guys think I should make it with rice or with noodles? I have udon noodles. I don't know if they would be good with stir fry though. I just don't know what to do with my udon noodles. Oh wait, that is the big one. It looks exactly the same, it just has a different name. That'll work. The udon will work? Okay. There's only one way to see. Do I just kill it? Yeah, I just kill it, I guess. Alright. I guess I should probably do magic to kill them faster. Miss! Stop fucking missing! This fucking guy. This fucking guy. What do you know? Lullaby, power hit, award medal. Raises abilities of one party member. Bypasses any defenses and directly inflicts damage on one enemy. Inflicts damage on one enemy based on the member difference. Transfers some of the user's MP to another member. Nah, we don't need any of that right now. Get his ass. Stop missing! There we go. Now I can hand in the quest.
It's not in my nature to lose.
Bum, 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 bum. And we leveled up. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Maybe I should see if there's anything else I'm missing. You know. You know. How do I get back down? Am I going the wrong way? Oh no. Oh, no, there's the stairs. You booked and paid for a month. On vacation, and you started a war for no reason and crashed the global economy again, so your fiancé lady is gonna try to talk me out of taking more money out of the market, so I guess I'm gonna to another state into an apartment and eat rice and peanut butter sandwiches for a month. Wow. Oh, finance. I thought for a second you said fiancé lady. I was like, damn, you have a fiancé, Velvisera? Congratulations!
Say your prayers.
I hope you have a good vacation, though. Just flee. You don't need to fight these guys.
Let's get out of here.
I'm thinking of going on vacation sometime. Peanut butter is pretty good. Maybe when I get my tax returns. I should probably do my taxes soon. I have until the end of the month. Oh. Patty's coming out with the big yawns. The big yawns. Yippee. It's bedtime. It's not bedtime. Alright. Alright. I did a side quest. Well. It's bedtime for eggnog. Man, it's hard looking at eggnog sometimes, because I'm like, you know what, I could use a cat nap too. 5 minutes before work. Before your work, I suppose. Good morning. I did it. Oh, thank you. I'm thoroughly impressed that you actually defeated him. You saved the lives of all the refugees here. Thank you so much. Here's the reward that we promised. Sacred torch, sacred ring? Is that a staff? That's cool. It's pee time. Pee the bedtime. Pee the bed. Don't pee on the bed. I literally had to clean my blankets yesterday because he peed on my bed yesterday. Ugh. My blankets are fresh. Freshly sprayed down with anti-pee spray. I'm probably gonna have to buy more anti-pee spray soon. Excuse me. Anyway, who wants to equip this new staff? You? Just you? No one else? What about Johnson? Do you want that new staff I just got? No, you don't want the new stuff I just got? Damn, alright. I guess it's just Cook. Sacred Torch and Sacred Ring. Severe wind damage, massive damage on mechanical enemies, frequently causes sleep. That sounds kind of cool. That sounds pretty cool. You want to equip it? Well. Do you have anything new in your inventory now that I helped you? I can't afford anything. I don't know. I don't think he has anything new. Not that I'm aware of. Anyway, let me look back on the guide. Just in case. Oh yeah, there's the cube music thing. I wonder if I should go back and do the cube music stuff. I don't know if what I get out of it's really worth it though. Let's see. I guess I could just look to see what I unlock. Wind Charm, Toughness Brooch. Oh, I can unlock a new gun. I can unlock a new gun. But yeah, the rest isn't really worth it. Just the gun. Just the gun. Oh yeah, the royal seals. That's what I really wanted to look into. Yeah. Yeah. Because I remember that's how we unlock, like, the super cool end game, equipment. I don't think we can go to the Crimson Forest right now, though. I don't think. Man, it's scary reading some locations I haven't been to yet. There's a place called Hell Trap. Enter from the Great Hall of Foul Creatures. Great. That sounds lovely. I guess I'll go there at some point. I guess I'll be there at some point. Ice Canyon, the Snowy Plateau. Let's go there now. I don't think I have that area unlocked yet. I think I can explore the Ice Canyon at least. I think. Aw, fuck. Ah, shit. Not again. Stop having flashbacks, Kime. Stop. Stop. Oh well. Story time. A dream has been revealed. The waterfall lies deep in the forest, more than a day's travel from the nearest village. It is said to be a holy place. In search of the divine amid the towering peaks, pilgrims stand beneath the plunging falls in their final ascetic practice. The water of the falls is freezing cold. All it takes is a momentary lapse of concentration. Pee-pee. And then the person is hammered down by the rushing water. Alright, I can do this while reading. Stones of Heaven. The pilgrim calls this waterfall the Stones of Heaven. Heaven is testing Their mental and physical strength, they say, by hurling an endless stream of stones down upon them in the form of the powerful waterfall. Whoa, big image. It's time, Sui-chan. Let's defeat Thanos. Oh. Is that Fortnite? And the stones have mysterious power, a former pilgrim says to Kime. With a pained smile, he himself failed in his final austerity, he adds. Different stones of heaven fall on each person. It's as if they can see into your heart. What do you mean? Kime asks. The burdens you bore and the dreams you dreamed in the secular world appear to you one after another. In his own case, he says, what came to him first were the voices of women. Women. The water plunging down into the basin of the falls began to sound like women's voices. Sweet voices whispering in my ear. Voices sobbing. Voices moaning in a lover's embrace. An incredible variety. And for better or worse, I knew every single one of them. Some I was thrilled to hear again, while others I hated remembering. Meaning, you've gotten yourself into a lot of trouble involving women? I have indeed. Not to boast or anything, but that was one battlefield I knew better than anybody. I survived, but I made a lot of women cry. And there were a lot of them I loved. My whole purpose in undertaking the austerities was to put that life behind me. But the stones of heaven know what they're doing. In the final test, they go after your greatest weakness. If you waver the slightest bit, you've had it. The water slams you down, and your austerities are over. The man feeds a stick of kindling into the campfire. And I'm not the only one, he continues. One fellow heard the voice of the mother he hadn't seen since he was a little boy. Another heard the voice of his dead child. Is it always voices? I wish it were. If you hold up through the voices, the waterfall's mist starts changing into shapes of people. You might see somebody who you hated so much in the secular world that you wanted to kill him, or it might be some loan shark you had to go into hiding to get away from. One little flinch and you're done for. This particular austerity can be performed only once. There are no second chances. Someone who has persevered for a whole day and night, but who fails in the end has no choice but to return to the secular world in defeat. As this man did. Not that it was easy for me to get on my feet again, once I was back there either. The man chuckles and calls out to a young pilgrim, or more precisely, to a young man who was a pilgrim until a few moments ago, who has just now dragged himself up to the lip of the basin in utter dejection. Hey, young fellow, the campfire's over here. I've got liquor to warm up your insides, and some fresh grilled meat. Get a little of that in your stomach, and you'll have the strength to make it down to the village. The man now makes his living as master of the tea house by the waterfall. Of course, pilgrims undergoing austerities carry no money with them, but the man is not expecting to become rich doing this work. For bodies chilled by long hours of pounding under the waterfall, he provides a warming fire, food and drink, and sometimes even money to tide them over when they first go down to the village. Payment can be made at any time. The men can bring him the money after they have started to take in earnings again, from jobs they find in the secular world. He sets no date for repayment. He takes no IOUs. He says he is fine with that. Aren't there some who don't pay at all? Kime asks. Of course there are, the man says matter-of-factly. But I think of my running this tea house as another kind of discipline for myself. Another kind of discipline. That's right. The stones of heaven will accept only the strongest pilgrims, the ones unperturbed by anything. The role I want to play is to accept the ones who were broken by the stones of heaven, the weak human beings. I want to go on accepting the weakest of the weak, the kind who not only succumb to the stones of heaven, but who even fail to pay for their food and drink afterwards. That is your kind of discipline. Exactly. It makes for a hard living, that's for sure. I thought I was prepared to deal with cheats and weaklings. There are a lot more of those than I ever bargained for, he declares with a hearty laugh. But then he quickly turns serious and says, to tell you the truth, I think of this less as a form of discipline than as a way to get even. Get even? With whom? With those gods, or whatever they are, that kept hurling down their stones of heaven. Human beings are weak, shockingly so, in the eyes of a god. But I think, and this is not just because of what happened to me, that being weak is the best thing about human beings. Weakness can make us cunning, but it can also make us kind. Weakness can torment us, but it can just as easily be our salvation. Don't you see? If the gods are hurling down their stones of heaven just to make people aware of their own weakness, just to make us savor our own powerlessness, then I just as soon drop my trousers and moon them. I'll slap my bare butt and say to them, I'm not like you. I'm not gonna punish human beings for being weak. I accept them for what they are, weakness and all. Hell yeah. The man feeds a new piece of kindling to the fire and says with a shy shrug, I guess I got carried away. Kym smiles and shakes his head as if to say, not at all. Tell me though, the man goes on, I see you're a traveler, but you don't seem to be a pilgrim. You're right, I'm not, Kym says. I was trying to cross over the pass and took the wrong road. Well then, as long as you're here, why not give the stones of heaven a try? It'll be something to talk about. No thanks, Kym says, smiling. What's the matter? Afraid they're gonna show you whatever it is that shakes you up? The man smiles and nods. Can't say I blame you, though. The man is mistaken about Kym. He is not the least bit afraid of such a thing. What scares him is the opposite prospect, that of not being shaken up, of encountering in himself a person unmoved by anything at all. Anyway, it would be suicide to jump into the waterfall without preparation. How's that? It's freezing cold, for one thing. There's even colder water bubbling up from a spring in the basin. Even the most well-conditioned person has to be careful, and take time to accustom himself to the low temperature. If you go in all at once, it can stop your heart. The man jerks his chin in the direction of the falls, as if to say, look at them. 2 new pilgrims are preparing themselves for the challenge of the stones of heaven. The men appear to be brothers. The older one kneels at the edge of the basin, splashing himself and massaging the cold water onto his skin from foot to heart level. The younger brother is too impatient for that. He wants to jump right under the falls. The elder brother cautions him and takes all the time he needs to accustom himself to the water's coldness. He exudes the quiet power of one who has withstood the most rigorous training. Aha! The tea house owner says to Kym, smiling, we're in for a rare privilege. I think we're about to see the first successful attempt in a long while. You can tell? Kym asks. You can if you've spent as much time as I have. The winners and losers are decided before the men ever step under the falls. Having completed his meticulous preparations, the elder brother enters the basin. Even then, the steps he takes are slow and cautious. The younger brother follows him in, kicking up spray with every step. The younger one is hopeless, says the man with a sigh, adding another stick of kindling to the fire. I'd better get the liquor ready now, he mutters to himself. The brothers stand side by side beneath the pounding waterfall. The stones of heaven rain down upon them. As the man predicted, the elder brother, utterly calm, stands up to the onslaught of images sent by the stones of heaven. Also, as the man predicted, the younger brother yields to the stones of heaven and is beaten down into the basin of the waterfall. Then something happens that goes far beyond what the man predicted. Writhing in agony, the younger brother bobs helplessly in the basin. Unable to raise himself, he is drowning. He tears at his own chest. His heart is failing. He was not fully prepared to enter the icy water. Help me, brother, please. But the elder brother doesn't move. He remains under the waterfall in total concentration. Hey, what are you doing there? Hurry and help him, the man yells. The elder brother's expression remains unchanged. He never flinches. He's drowning. You can't just leave him like that. He'll die. The elder brother never moves. He grits his teeth, keeps his eyes clamped shut, and shows no sign of moving out from under the waterfall, as if to declare, "This is it. This is the final test of the stones of heaven." The man screams at him, "You idiot!" and dives into the rolling basin in a rash effort to help the younger brother. For the moment his untrained body hits the frigid water, the shock of it seizes his heart. Still, he reaches out towards the drowning brother, who is sinking beneath the surface. A great shudder goes through him, and with an enormous groan, he takes hold of the young man's wrist and pulls his limp body towards him. He tries to return to the shore, but his strength gives out, and he falls back into the water. Next, it is Kaim's turn to dive into the basin beneath the falls. He takes hold of the two unconscious men and drags them towards the shore. The stones of heaven pour down on Kaim, and he is assaulted by one vision after another. Battlefields, scenes from his wanderings, shooting stars, the climbing and sinking sun, raging winds, and countless deaths of those he has come to know on the road of his all-too-long life. It will do you no good, he silently declares to the gods hurling the stones of heaven at him. My heart remains unmoved. I have lived through a reality far crueler than any phantom you can show me. Whether or not his life is a sign of his strength, he does not know. He will not boast of it, nor will he tell the tale to others. He has, however, lived it. That much is certain. He has lived it through the years. Kaim climbs onto the shore and lays the limp bodies of the tea-house master and the other brother beside the fire. As he warms himself, he thinks, the gods who hurl the stones of heaven are inferior gods. If they could truly see into everything, they would never have been foolish enough to show Kaim scenes from his past. For what would disturb him most of all would be the unwelcome sight of moments from his own limitless future. And if they were to ask him one simple question, for what purpose were you born? His knees would buckle in an instant. The first to regain consciousness is the young pilgrim. The tea-house master's condition is critical. Kaim's attempts to warn him, massage his clenched heart, have little effect. Pull yourself together now. Look, we've got a fire here. The fire you built. Let it warm you. Kaim shouts into his ear, until the man finally manages to force his eyes open a crack and move his purple lips. Is he all right? Sure, he's fine. Don't worry. Oh, good. Good. Pull yourself together, man. Tell me, though. Is strength the same as coldness? Never mind, stop talking. Because if that is true, if strength is coldness, I don't want any part of it. The man gives Kime a faint smile and closes his eyes. He will never open them again. Human beings are weak and fragile. All it takes for a person to die is for a fist-sized organ to stop beating. Human kindness, on the other hand, may derive from everyone's profound awareness of the fragility of life. Facing the tea house master's lifeless corpse, the younger brother hangs his head and cries. This weak man, defeated by the stones of heaven, sheds heartfelt tears for the man who saved his life. His strong elder brother, meanwhile, is still being pounded by the waterfall, unfazed by the stones of heaven. Surely his strength will be recognized by the gods, and he will bring his ascetic training to perfect completion. Still, Kime finds the tear-stained face of the younger brother beautiful, in a way the stronger, older brothers can never be. And he wishes that he himself could be moved like the younger man. There was an unmatched nobility in the last smile of the tea house master, who gave up his life to save that of a complete stranger. Kime wishes that he too could experience such feelings. And what of my own face? Living through 1,000 years of life is not strength. Yet, burdened with a life he cannot lose, will Kime ever be able to change weakness into kindness? This he cannot tell. He could only live unknowing. He could only walk on. He could only continue his journey. Kime looks at his reflection in the basin of the waterfall. On the water's heaving surface, he sees the trembling face of a lonely wanderer. The end. Yay! More depressing stories! Yay! Maybe you don't have to be strong to be a good human. Anyway, what was I doing? I'm going to the icy canyon, maybe. If it's an area I can go to. Ice Canyon. I'm fine. I'd make a good audiobook voice actress. I thought about it. I'd have to get better at not messing up my words, though. Enter from the north. Hug the wall on the right side of the screen. Alright. Let's look for some cool new weapons or accessories. I should do more reading stuff. Or voice acting stuff. Even if it's just for like YouTube videos, that could be cool. Alright. What did it say? Hug the wall on the right side of the screen until you come to a slope. Okay. You got it. Whoa, secret trail. There it is. Oh. Elman crown? The heck is that? Oh, that's for the monkey guys, isn't it? Oh, I could give them their crown back. Patty reads your AO3 submissions. I mean, I could do that. So long as they're stream appropriate. Alright, what'd I get? Quad element charm. Well, it's not a weapon, but I'm sure it's something cool, right? Reduce fire, water, wind, and earth elemental damage. Sure. That sounds kind of cool. Let's give that to Kime. That's not what I wanted to give you. Wait, is Tolton the only one that can wear it? Well, alright. Holy Guard. There you go. Alright, let's go see if I can give the crown to the monkeys. The monkeys. I probably just exit here and then go to the south. That'll probably be the fastest way, I think. Look at me catching up on side quests. I love side quests, guys. I love side quests so much. Me when I am being sarcastic and silly. I like them if they give me cool items. I think I'll end the stream soon, though. I'm getting tired. I'll probably be up for like a while longer, though. I feel like the time change messed with my rhythm. My habit. My sleeping habits. Alright, let's find those monkeys and give them their crown. I think they're around here. I think. I feel like I want to find a cool new JRPG to play in my free time. I have no idea what to play, though. Part of me is tempted to check out Tales of Arise. I don't know if it's good or not, though. Metaphor? I already played Metaphor. I don't think I need to play that one again. Again and again. Final Fantasy. I'm planning on streaming 7 one of these days. Xenoblade. Are the Xenoblade games good? Elman. I'm gonna fuck these Elmans up. Actually, I suppose we should just flee. I'm not gonna get any experience from these things. They're too low level for me now. Yeah, I'm gonna stream Final Fantasy VII. One of these days, anyway. I don't know when exactly. But it's on my backlog. Did I skip the monkeys? I feel like I skipped the monkeys. I could have sworn they were in that cave. Could have sworn they were somewhere in this cave. There's probably something I'm missing. A path. Or something. My god, please don't tell me I'm trapped down here. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm not. Oh, this way? Yeah, there we go. Hi. I have your freaking crown. It was the humans who stole our treasure, the Elmon crown. Now you will pay for it. It's not us. We don't have anything to do with your crown. Hey, look at those monsters. Isn't that the stuff they stole from us? Hey, you're right. That's convenient. Time to dish out some beatings to get our stuff back. Ha! I'd like to see you try. My legions, the time of battle is nigh. Make good use of the loot, no holding back. Well, I guess we're fighting now. I just wanted to give you back your crown. We don't have to fight.
Guess we have no choice.
Well, I guess I'll pulverize you instead. I'd like to see you try, my pretties. What's your element? Earth? Earth is weak to wind. Blah, 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 blah. I'm high level. This stuff ain't gonna bother me. They're using all the shit they stole from me. All my bombs. Item blast? Item blast! This might kill them all, actually. Damage up! Oh, it didn't kill them all. Okay, I think damage up is like I'm having damage up and it's not them getting damage up. Like they're not gonna do more damage. I think that's what that means. I hope. It just means I'm doing the right element. Oh wait, I didn't mean to make her actually smack that guy. Attack up. It says damage up, which I'm assuming means I'm doing more damage to them. But sometimes it looks like it means their damage is going up. I don't know. I don't... Whatever. Whatever. Man, this one's tough. See? It's gonna say damage up. Damage up. I think that's a good thing, though. Am I doing something wrong? I feel like this thing shouldn't be this hard to kill. See, you agree, right? It's a little confusing. That wasn't too bad. Ba -ba 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 -ba. I was kind of hoping we could get a cooler item from doing that. Maybe the quest isn't over. Oh, you insolent brats! How could the great Elman tribe be bested by mere humans? Ha! You got what you deserved, I'd say. Curse you! If only we had our wondrous crown, things would have been different. Get your filthy hides out of my sight. Yay! I mean, I wanted to give you your crown. You can have your crown back. How dare you wander into our valley? Ah, but there's no time for this banter. Our strategic planning is about to begin. We need to get that crown back. We'll steal it back from you as soon enough, humans. Prepare yourself. The Elman crown? It must be something important, right? Didn't you say it was stolen by a human? It's sure it's just a piece of junk. You're just making it sound like something special, that clown. Do I not have the crown? I could have sworn I had a crown. Right? Right? I do, Elmon Crown. Maybe I need to exhaust their dialogue. Take your stinking crown. Take back your stinking crown. What am I doing wrong? Side quests. E for Elmon Crown. Elmon Crown. Quest item. Blah 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 blah. Wait until one of the elements steals the crown from you. I have to let it ugh. Okay, I have to let them steal it from me. Okay, let's fight a monkey and defend until they steal the crown. Reload? Nah, I don't need to reload. I just have to let them steal it from me in battle. Yeah, in battle. Come on. Come on. Watch me, like, not even get anything worthwhile out of this. Oh well. I'm having fun. I'm vibing. See? There's some dudes right there. They're just little random encounters. Let's at least get rid of these flowers. These freaking weeds. See if Jinsen can steal things from them? I don't think that's gonna change anything because they have to steal the crown from me to progress the quest. These flowers are putting up a tough fight. Medusa's head? That's not the crown. Okay, now they got the crown. Okay, now I can go back to the little group in the other area. Alright, let's kill the rest of these guys. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Do we kill that flower? I don't think so. We're just knocking them down for a second. No, my earrings of wisdom! My earrings! Well, hopefully I can steal them back.
Looks like I still have work to do.
Ba 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 ba. Alright, let's go back. Weren't those... Oh, those were... Weren't those the earrings I equipped on, Said? I might just flee from this fight. If it'll let me.
If it's a fight you want, you got it.
Oh, that's a funny looking thing. I'm out of here though. I like that she called them disgusting. That's kind of funny. This way. Yeah. Yeah. There you are. You got your stinking crown back now. Gather around, everyone. The humans who stole our crown draw near. We've just taken our Elmon crown back, but now they're after it again. Get them! We're not after whatever crown you're babbling about. You're the one who's stealing our stuff. Just try it again and we'll wish you'd never been born. Yeah, you'll pay for what you did, Elmon. Sheesh. What's with all this animosity towards each other?
No one gets in my way.
Alright, we're gonna fucking beat these monkeys up again. These weird little things. What are those creatures called? You know, the creatures in Madagascar? That's what these guys look like. Lemurs. Yeah. I remember. Penguins, no! Earth. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. It's funny when they put songs that aren't really that appropriate into kids' movies. Happens more often than you would think. Yeah, King Julian. See, that guy even has a crown now. That's King Julian. I can't believe Madagascar is ripping off Lost Odyssey. I'll knock that crown off your freaking head. There's a part of this song that sounds like your oven timer going off. Does it? Well, maybe your oven timer's going off. Cool. Oh, it did a bit of damage, actually. Ba-da-ba. I should probably heal, actually. Just maybe. Oven timers were composed by Nobuo Uematsu. I don't usually use my oven timer. If I use a timer, I use the one on my phone.
Only the strong.
My oven, I mean, I've heard it make sounds, it just makes a loud beeping sound. Beep, beep, beep. Like that. Grr, even with the Elman tribe's greatest asset, we still couldn't win? Ha, had enough yet? Aha, yes, that must be it. You must be the Elmon of legend and lore. Huh? The legends speak of the one who shatters the Elmon crown. He shall be the one true Elmon. To defeat the one with the Elmon crown, it's an amazing feat, even for us Elmons. This guy is giving me a headache. I suppose this means that we should leave all of your stuff alone from now on. Farewell, my dear humans. We shall not steal any longer. That duty has now been passed on to you. Yay, we got our stuff back. Steal? What's that supposed to mean? Ah, don't worry about it. He's just some monster. This should put an end to all the theft, at least. More importantly, we've wasted too much time here. Let's get moving. Me? Wasting time? No. How do I get that chest over there? I thought defeating these guys would help me figure that out, but I guess not. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. I bet it... maybe it's connected to the other area, but there's probably nothing good in that chest anyway. I'm gonna save and call it here. But thank you for joining me. I'm happy to be back with Lost Odyssey. Even if I am getting my butt a little kicked in the next areas. That's fine. That's why I wanted to do a little running around and hopefully getting better equipment. Maybe I'll stream again tomorrow, even. I don't think I have anything going on tomorrow. Alright. Alright. Let me find someone to raid. And put my Xbox controller down. Oh, but yeah, I think I shall indeed go live again tomorrow. Wow. Wow. I think I just really want to play Lost Odyssey again, that's all. That's all. Impo's live. I feel like I've been rating Impo a lot lately, though. Let me see who else is streaming currently. I could raid Corpse. Corpse is playing Morrowind. We like Morrowind. We like Morrowind. Let's go raid Corpse. Thanks again for joining me on today's stream. Yeah, I'll play more tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. I'm just happy I can play more Lost Odyssey again. I found it. I found the Odyssey. Maybe I'll finally beat the game. At long last. I'll know how the game ends. Maybe. Just maybe. Alright. Take care. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.